Let's start by looking at the basics of reading music again in case you're feeling a bit rusty. Each line of music has the 5 lines that go right across the page. These are called the stave. If you think of these as your scaffolding, your framework to put the other information on. Written on the line, the first thing you will see is the bass clef symbol. This is the symbol that tells you which notes are written on the line and the bass clef is correct for you on trombone. Next to that, we have the 4/4. This is called the time signature. It tells you how many beats are in each bar. There don't have to be 4 beats in each bar as you've always been doing so far with your simplified notation, so they need to show you how many beats there are going to be. 4/4 says there's 4 beats in each bar. Talking of the bars, if you remember before, we had the boxes each time to show you where each bar was. Well, if you imagine just the end of the boxes, we get just these lines. These are called the bar lines, and these separate the music up into the different sections, and each section is a bar. The tune will then finish with a double bar line at the end. This is your musical full stop to show you the end of the tune. Each bar will be full, there will be notes, there will be rests, and there will be no gaps anymore. So you don't have to work out how long your rests are, the rest symbols will tell you this. Now, if we look at the different things you see in each bar, in the first bar we have a plain, simple circle. It is a note, it is the only note in that 4-beat bar, so it must therefore be all 4 beats long. If we go to the second bar, we have a little block hanging from the line. It is the only thing in a 4-beat bar, and it is not a note, so that is the rest for 4 beats. The third bar has the same semi-brief, plain, simple circle for 4 beats long, and the fourth bar has the same rest for 4 beats long, another semi-brief. Then, if we get into the 5th bar, we have a note plus a rest. They're both different symbols from what we've had before, but to help you out, there is a nice simple cheat here that points out that the rest is 2 beats long. So this is a minim rest, the little block sitting on the line, and a bit of simple maths will tell you that the note, therefore, which is the open circle with the stick, must be 2 beats long. So we have a minim for 2 and a minim for 2 add up to 4. Carrying on into the 6th bar, we have exactly the same again. Then the 7th bar has the same semi-brief we've seen before, note, and the last bar has the same semi-brief rest. And then we finish with the double bar. Next, we need to work out which notes you're going to play for this tune. If you notice, all of the note symbols here are ringing round the 3rd line of the stave. Can you see the circular part of each note? That means that all of the notes are the same note. To work out which note it is quite simple due to the cheeky name of this tune, which is D's on the stave. So the middle line note is the note D. Before you play this tune, you need to make sure that your note D is working. If you remember, it is in the middle of the 5 notes you've been playing. The slide is in 4th position, which is just past the end of the bell, and you need to remember what works for you, whether you are coming down to get to the D or going up to get to the D from your starting note. And finally, before you play the tune, by now you will probably have recognised it. It's a tune you've played so many times before. Play for 4, then rest for 4. Play for 4, rest for 4, and you need to make sure you know the rest of the tune before you play it. What I'm going to do now is start playing the backing track. I will count you in on the first 4 bars the same as usual and then leave you to play. You might find that you could do with a pair of headphones if you have them available to help you hear the backing track. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, breathe! Next, let's have a look at what you're going to play in number 17. We start with a 4-beat semi-brief D, 4-beat rest, 4-beat D, 4-beat rest. Then we get these new note symbols, where if we look in the 7th bar, can you see we have 4 symbols all the same. So if you work some simple maths out, you'll be able to see that it is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 makes 4. These are your 1-beat crotchets. In the 7th bar and the 6th bar, we both times have 3 1-beat crotchets plus the squiggle, which is the 1-beat crotchet rest, and there is the little box that reminds you of that. So, having done play for 4, then rest for 4, then play for 4, then rest for 4. We have play, 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 rest, play, 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 rest, play, 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 play for 4. Don't forget, here is a good opportunity to try doing your tonguing method if you're not sure it's working. Feel free to whisper your way through this tune. Don't worry about buzzing. Definitely whisper, hopefully buzz. See what happens. So, if you're ready, number 17. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, breathe. Next, we'll have a look at exercises 18 and 19. They're very similar to 16 and 17, but there is one big difference. The clue is in the names. If you notice, it's now C's on the stave or more C's on the stave. If you look closely at the notes, you will see now that the circular part of each note has gone down into the space just below the third line. We will call this the second space up, and this is the note C. You will need your slide out in 6th position, which for you is comfortably stretched all the way out as far as you can reach. Don't strain yourself, just get that slide out as far as you comfortably can. If you're ready, let's play through exercise 18. It's a very familiar tune. You've played it quite a few times before. If you remember, you're going to be on the note C, which is comfortably straight out for you in 6th position. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, breathe. And now, if you're ready, we'll play through exercise 19, also on the note C. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, breathe. To finish off this video, I'm going to play through each of the 4 tunes that we have done, starting with exercise 16. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, breathe. And then exercise 17. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, breathe. And then on to exercise 18, now on the note C. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, breathe. And finally, exercise 19. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Breathe.